With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
Q-U-E-S-T.
Quest!
Okay, so you are headed back to LA to talk to Watson for Azeta. And as you come into town, you find Watson. She's on the side of her cottage. She's got a farm, or not a farm. A garden. She has a garden out there. She's like planting food and stuff like that, whatever you do in a garden. And she has some flowers too. They're really pretty flowers. But she hears you coming and she looks up and she says, Azeta, I'm so glad you're here. Isn't that accurate? Because she doesn't know, Azeta hasn't been in town for 2 days.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they were looking for her. That's right.
Yeah.
We were sent to find her. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because your puzzled look made me think, oh, am I thinking
No, you're fine. You're good. Okay. I'm confused.
Okay, so she says, Azeta, I'm so happy that you're here. But that's me. And it's just weird talking to myself. Did you do that?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Several times, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awkward. It feels awkward, but like, it's part of it.
Someone's enjoying it too much.
Yeah.
Hi, Watson. Or she doesn't really say much because she's
too busy laughing and crying.
She just kind of smiles and nods a little bit. And Watson says, where have you been? I'm so glad that you're here. How did you find her?
Well, we kind of just followed the laughing and the crying. I think is that about it?
That sounds kind of like what we probably did.
I know, that's where I'm like, wait, what? I don't remember.
And we
found a book.
We found. Oh,
Did we?
No, we didn't find any private journals of anybody's that might have clued us into going out into the. No, somebody told us to go to the meadow.
Are you sure? I think I remember a book.
We figured out without books to go to the meadow where I think someone told us that she goes all the time. I don't
Our
remember.
brains are still a little scrambled from the magic of teleporting here. So.
We just fought a bunny,
Yeah.
so
we're a little all over the place right now.
yeah,
It's been a day.
it's been
It's been
at least a day.
It's been an interesting day.
It's been like weeks in a
In
day.
a couple hours, I think.
I think, yeah.
In game time.
Game time, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just now starting. It's like the sun is setting right now on that day.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we just got
We've had
here.
a lot happen.
Yeah, it's been an eventful day, but here she is.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for you bringing her so we can get her back in the mine.
We actually wanted to talk to you about that.
Oh, okay.
Azeta? Why didn't you tell Watson about what we were talking about?
Well, okay. I hate it here. I hate mining and it's just not my dream. I'm like, I feel trapped. I feel like I just don't want this for me.
What does Watson look like while Azeta's talking? Or, like, what's her? Does she have like a?
She's her both of her eyebrows are up because this is like the most that Azeta has really spoken in ages.
Fair.
So, okay, now I'm Watson.
You got this. You totally got this.
Okay, so what's wrong? What do you? But you're important to us. You're a miner. We mine silver. Well, okay, but what I really want to do, this is so dumb. I really want to do stand up. What, stand up? What? Are you kidding me? And then Zeta says, yeah, can I just try out some of my material on you? And Watson says, okay, go ahead. So Zeta stands in front of her and says, you can't even tell a joke regularly. What makes you think you're going to be able to get through this? So she says, wow, what a great crowd. Is there anybody here from out of town?
Letty raises her hand.
Yeah, 3 hands.
Yes,
go
yeah.
Speaking of out of town, how about those murder rabbits? One time, my friends and I were in the clearing or in the meadow, and we were talking about our hopes and dreams and everything, and then this rabbit comes out of the forest and attacks us, and there's some guy after me now, and and it kind of makes me sad and scared, but anyway, how about those Dodgers?
The LA Dodgers.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? No, I didn't. Are you kidding me? No, I did not make the connection.
Well, folks at home, what makes this even worse is that this is a Dodgers family.
Right. And I did not make that connection.
What do they dodge?
Trolleys. As a matter of fact, the Brooklyn Dodgers, they got the name of the Dodgers because they had to dodge the trolleys to get to the stadium, or was that just
That's just like a thing that people did in Brooklyn, you know?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dodging trolleys?
Yes. That's where
Like
they
that
came
was
from.
that was like
a fun thing?
yeah, like was that
I think
was that part of their commute?
Yeah, I was gonna say just like the perils of walking to work in the early 1900s.
It was probably kind of like a meme back then. You know, hey, we're the trolley Dodgers, whatever,
Early
right?
meme.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Azeta, I think I have to level with you. I understand that you hate this, and you're really extremely funny, and I think that you will have a great career in comedy. But there's something that you don't know, and I have to level with you. Actually, I have to level with all of you. I know I talked to Junie. She told me that she gave you, a little bit of background, but Azeta, we've just been lying to you this whole time. So as you know, we mine silver. This is where it gets really bad when I'm having to read from what I've written. It doesn't sound natural at all. You were so good at that, Becca.
Oh.
It never sounded like you were reading
I never
anything.
felt like it. I felt like it sounded like I was reading. So I bet you're
Really?
going to do just fine.
Just don't do your commercial voice and you should be good.
Okay. As you know, we mine silver. But I've never told you why it's truly so special. When mining magical silver, the way it's harvested affects how it can be used. And yeah, this is something that we've never told you. And you know that there's magic in all of the metals in our world, but it has to be harvested in a particular way to, to activate the magic. So our silver is so important and so special. It has the ability to fill people with like a sense of peace and the desire to help each other. It eliminates greed and the sickness that makes people only care about themselves. Our silver fosters love between neighbors. If the silver is harvested like with a regular pickaxe or something that's not enchanted, it loses that magic, and it's still silver. It's still valuable, of course, but it's not magical. What makes our silver magical is you, Azeta. When you mine with your baby lasers, it enchants the silver and fills it with light and love. It can even help stop wars.
Could you either mine with the silver? So it's like you're using the same magic to mine the silver, or she could like imbue a pickaxe with her magic?
No, unfortunately it's just baby laser.
Have you tried all the other options?
Yeah, we secretly have been doing experiments with, the silver that she's mined. We've made it into pickaxes. We've even tried piling up the magical silver in a pyramid inside the mine to try and, get some of that magic to, we've tried because we don't want her to be trapped here.
But your whole economy is based on her being trapped here.
No, it's actually not. It's not economy, because we don't sell it. We actually give it to other towns and cities, and they create items, like cutlery and things like that people use, and it reminds them of that peace and the love and the light, and that we are all one.
사랑하자.
Huh?
We are one.
Oh, excellent! Oh my god, I love that so much. That's why that just popped into my head. We are one.
Yeah.
Exo. But so the people that use our silver in their cities and towns, it's not like a secret. It's not like they're using it to control people. It's just, that people still have free will. They can decide not to handle anything with the silver or not, but they see how everybody is just so full of love and compassion for each other that the majority of people think, why would I not want this?
You got a real moral dilemma on your hands here.
What's the moral dilemma?
Forcing someone to mine so that everyone else can be happy.
You mentioned that everyone has like free will, but it seems like Azeta doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's an issue, but it's, that's why I'm telling her this now, because it is up to her. It's her choice if she wants to do this or not. I mean, we have a pretty good stockpile of the silver, and we may have to like make it into like little teeny tiny things so that there's enough to go around. Like people maybe could just have a little trinket on their keychain or whatever.
Necklace.
Necklace would be nice. Bracelets. We could open an Etsy shop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that idea. So here's the other problem. Azeta, we've been keeping this a secret for years because this knowledge about how powerful your baby lasers are, it could put you in danger. So, and we think someone from here in LA has spilled the beans, and now others know about your magical baby laser silver. And we know that the people of Kloppenstock have heard rumors and legends about baby lasers. And we know that the Croydon was here trying to get information on Azeta. We think they have a plan to take you somehow and use your powers.
We did foil one plan. I'm not sure how many backups Croydon has, but like plan A, you can just mark that one off.
Okay, what was plan A?
Murder rabbits?
Murder rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Azeta already found out about Croydon, and she mentioned we weren't supposed to tell her, but she knows now.
I might have spilled the beans a little.
Beans were spilled.
Beans were spilled.
Okay.
Beans were spilled.
I mean, but it was only like 15 minutes ago, so
yeah.
I mean, you already just like told her, so no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question about... That was a weird way of saying question. Can I ask a question?
Question.
I got a question. You said you were doing studies on maybe how to mine the silver in a different way. Did y'all ever stop and wonder what using her baby lasers all the time might have been doing to Azeta herself? Like what side effects might be happening? What if whatever's going on with her has something to do with her using up all her baby lasers? Or, I mean, it doesn't sit right with me that everyone else is getting to experience peace when she is laughing and crying and upset and clearly not experiencing peace. That doesn't sit right with me.
Couldn't you give her some of the silver so that when she's mining, she's at least like content?
It doesn't work on her, unfortunately. It's kind of like when you're, like, when you're like a psychic or a medium. If you're a medium, you can read other people and talk to their ancestors or what have you, but they can never read themselves. They can't channel their relatives.
Or maybe a different analogy, like a salt miner.
A salt miner?
You know how when they're down there with the salt, they like lose the taste of salt?
No, I didn't know that.
You did know that. We've talked about this before.
With Watson, huh?
No, I mean like you and me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a real thing.
Yeah, salt miners, they're constantly in an environment of salt, and it goes either one of two ways. One, they just stop putting salt on their food because they can't taste it anymore. Or two, they add too much salt to try to get that taste, but then it's like Salt City, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just brush it off their shoulder onto the food.
Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. So like she's like around it all the time.
Yeah, maybe she's been overexposed to baby laser silver. Maybe she does just need a break.
Yeah. Maybe like a vacation?
Yeah, I mean, you said you have a stockpile, right? So you could last a little while without her having to mine anything. So she can take a little hiatus, work on her material.
Maybe, maybe we could come to some kind of compromise where maybe like twice a year she gets to do a comedy tour of like the different cities, and then when she's home she can mine some more, get a nice stockpile going for when she's on another comedy tour.
Yeah, and I'm gonna demand that she has shorter work hours and more time off. It sounds like she's just overworked. She's burnt out.
Yeah, maybe like a 4-day work week.
Yeah. And not
Some
increased
benefits.
not 10-hour days.
Yeah, not 4 10s.
No.
Yeah, no, like 4 6s.
Yeah, 4
4s.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what she's working. I'm just making up numbers, but I'm getting a southern accent too.
We should start a jar, like a swear jar. But it's a southern accent.
I love
The
it.
drawl jar.
Troll jar!
There it is.
Nice.
You got a jar. You guys have to bring bring change next time. So every time you.
I'll put it in if I don't remember the accent.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
That's great.
I've just been so laser focused, pun intended, on mining silver and saving the world that I didn't stop and think about.
Yeah, and I mean, it's understandable. It's a big thing that you guys have got going on here.
It's a noble goal.
Yeah, but, she does need time to breathe.
Yeah.
And tell jokes.
Yeah.
Right.
And work on her jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could even send somebody down in the mine with her that she can test her material on while she's working. Cause, I think she needs a friend.
Someone to bounce ideas off
Yeah,
of.
maybe you could find another comic.
Yeah.
From another town and, invite them to stay here with Azeta.
Wow, that's a great idea. She doesn't have a mentor or
Yeah, a mentor would be very helpful for her.
Okay.
Definitely.
She needs some guidance, I think.
She does need some guidance.
Azeta, how you feeling about what we're saying?
Yeah, how you feeling about all this?
I can't believe that that the silver's so important. I just don't understand why you didn't tell me that, because then I would have felt better about what I was doing rather than feeling trapped. Okay, so this is Watson.
That's fair.
That's a good point.
That
Yeah.
is a good point.
Okay. It's kind of unfortunate that they both have the same voice. Watson. Azeta, we're really sorry. It's us. Yeah, we're all really sorry because we're all in on this together. Not everybody. I guess it's just me and Junie and Poppy and
The people who, smelt the silver and everything.
oh,
and
Wait,
the people who, ship the silver. And...
Is it Poppy the Rock?
Yeah.
The Rock's in on this?
yeah, he's like our broker. He puts out the dream. We have him put out the dream call to other towns. It's kind of like our it's marketing. I mean, basically, but he runs commercials in other towns. Let's say, are your citizens tired and angry? Are they worried about what's mine, what's for me? Then you need magical silver from LA. So,
God, how awful would that be? Commercials in your dreams.
oh
my
would,
God.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
That would be awful.
But these are important commercials, and we're not selling anything. We're just marketing. It's just outreach, basically. And so we just kind of put the dream call out to other cities and towns, and I'm trying to remember where we were. Okay, so Kloppenstock, the people in Kloppenstock.
Is it Kloppenstock?
Is that different from Kloppenhaven?
Did it come out as Kloppenhaven?
No, you say Kloppenstock.
Yeah.
Because that's what's in my notes.
Go hot and tot.
It's in
It's Kloppenhaven.
Kloppenhaven.
Let's go Hottentot. Let's go Lincoln Lot.
Yeah.
That's a fairy tale book that I
Kids
used to
book,
read to the kids, and it's Scandinavian or
I don't know.
something. I can't remember, but it's really cool. I'll read it to you guys maybe sometime.
Thanks.
Okay, so hang on just a second because in my notes I have Kloppenstock, but it's Kloppenhaven.
You gotta work in the Sko Hottentot, Sko Lincoln Law accents in here somewhere, because she would do accents for him.
What words are you saying? Because it sounds really similar to a little nursery rhyme that I knew when I was a kid.
Okay.
Sko Hottentot and Sko Lincoln
And Sko
Law.
Lincoln Lot.
Okay. It's like mine was probably just nonsense gibberish, but mine went like Oboski Wattentotten, boom, 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 itty bitty Wattentotten, Oboski Wattentotten, Oboski Wattentotten, boom.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just one of those little like hand games where you do the clapping and yeah.
I wonder if that's like an Indiana thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't think I've ever heard anyone else say
I've
it.
never heard anybody.
I haven't thought of it in years, and like your phrases just made it come back in my like. I'm surprised I knew the whole thing.
Wow.
Somebody listening is like going nuts.
Done almost one
And then there's got to be people going, "Just go hot, not just go Lincoln Lot." That's from my childhood. What kind of fun?
Nope.
You don't have fun childhood memories to share?
Nope.
So how did we get on?
Sorry.
Hot and hot instead of Lincoln?
Kloppenstock.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kloppenhaven.
It is
Kloppenhaven.
You wrote it as Kloppenstock in your notes.
Oh, did
and
I?
that was the issue.
Okay, so the people of Kloppenhaven, we know that somehow they've heard legends about the baby lasers, and we think that's why they want to take a Zeta. Which we don't know what their plan is, but they've been keeping our magical love silver out of their town as far as we know, and because they're trying to control their people. So it doesn't really make sense that they would want her to mine for them or whatever, because they just don't seem like the love part was.
Yeah, so like we're assuming that they just want her to stop mining altogether so that nobody gets the magical love silver, so that everybody's all angry and stuff. Is that what we're assuming here? That's what I'm assuming here.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I thought they wanted to sell it.
That too.
You know,
Does money not exist though?
Oh, yeah, there's no money in this game, and it trips me up.
Well, remember, because like, spoiler alert, where I'm from, there's money. Remember? That's in my backstory.
Oh.
So maybe it's just
Dang.
our town. Maybe it's just LA that doesn't have
Well,
money.
I remember I'm from spoilers. Oh, not that it's a secret backstory. We just haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah,
you
right,
know?
yeah.
I'm from a different continent, and then like so, what we talked about, like this continent doesn't have like money.
Money.
Yeah.
Man, your pie's gonna be really burnt.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was worried about it.
it'd take a long time to
Got
get
pie
back
in the
there.
oven.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a key lime pie? or-
I did. Yeah. I'm a long way away from my pie.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, no, okay. But I wasn't on I was on this continent when I was flashed here. So
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, you were baking in somebody else's house? Like, I'll ask later.
yeah. I don't think any of this has been in character.
No.
So they might want to sell it if money does exist.
Yeah, yes, that seems like, an evil plan. I have a question. Has anyone ever made or used weapons made from the magical love silver?
Oh,
That's a good question.
I don't know. That has never occurred to
Oh,
me.
is this like a red kyber crystal kind of a deal, like lightsabers? Because like to make a lightsaber red, you have to put bad energy in it, and so does it like corrupt the silver and make it all evil when you use it for weapons?
Oh, that could be what they want it for.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
that is in the lore.
That is incredible.
Happy Star Wars Month, everybody!
Even though by the time this comes out, it'll probably be
June.
June, July. But as we are recording this, is it?
May 7th.
Yeah, May 7th, 2023.
So we can't like make a May the 6th joke or anything.
Revenge of the Sixth.
Revenge of the 6th, thank you. Yeah.
So that's a really good point, because
Have you, Watson, ever heard of like the silver being corrupted before? Is that like a concern that we have?
It might be now.
yeah, it is now. It's never occurred to us that anyone would want to use this for anything other than good.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have anyone here in town who might... I don't even know if it would be a good idea to try
To
and...
test it? Yeah, that might be a can of worms that we don't want to open.
That's fair.
Because, Glump is the blacksmith, but I don't know.
It's a great name.
Glump. I love it.
He,
You know, I'm thinking maybe we need to do like a recon mission to Kloppenhaven to see what they are actually doing. Because if they don't have the magical weapon idea, then it's like a good thing that this stays buried, you know?
yeah, that's a good point. We don't want to put that in anyone's head.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think the recon mission sounds like a great plan.
Is there someone... are you or someone here able to watch after Azeta if we leave to Kloppenhaven? I don't think she should come with.
No.
Absolutely
no.
not.
By any
She
means.
cannot leave. She cannot leave here until we have, until we know why they're trying to take her. That's like her whole comedy tour,
Is this whole adventure gonna be just getting Azeta on the road on her comedy tour?
Yes. That's our big goal.
Yeah.
LA is a place to start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're going to start anywhere.
Yeah, you would definitely, you three would have to go by yourselves. None of us can go with you because, we did put out the dream call for special adventurers, and that's you.
Can't say warriors because none of us are gonna be warriors.
Hey, Watson, do you know anything about the thing Azeta saw in the sky like a year ago? Has she ever mentioned that to you? The Skyballs, I think she called it.
Skyballs?
Yeah, Azeta, why don't you tell Watson about the Skyer balls?
Yeah, see if she knows something about them.
Okay, this is Azeta. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make her voice slightly higher.
Yeah.
So here's, the Skyballs, right?
I don't think so, Azeta. I think that's the point.
Okay, this is Watson. What are you talking about? They're the Skyballs, the fireballs that shoot across the sky at night. They're really pretty. There's colors, and they always go from north to south, or however I said it in that one episode. But you know them.
Wait, Azeta, are they still happening? Are they like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time you saw him?
The last time I saw him was two days ago when I started laughing and crying again. But it was that one weird Skyball that came from north to south.
the other way?
Yeah, which
South
is
to north.
south to north. One of those directions. Usually they go, east to west?
You're the only one who's seen him.
I'm trying to remember.
That's the sun, I think, Azeta.
Maybe Azeta is just really bad.
The biggest Skyer ball of all.
It's the sun.
Looking at the
And she's just going blind because she keeps staring at it. Oh my god! Azeta, you're not supposed to look directly into the sun, right?
I know the sun. These are like a lot of times. I usually see them at night.
Okay.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, and they usually go west to east, east to west, that kind of direction.
How big are they? How much of the sky do they take up? Are they like the small, like the stars? Are they bigger?
Like the moon?
No, they're much smaller. Oh, now I'm doing biscuit. They're about the size of like a big cow, I would say, but they're round.
So, is that like... Because if there was a fireball in the sky that was the size of a cow, I don't think you'd see it.
It's the size of... It's the size of a mountain.
Okay.
It's the size of a round mountain, but they're pretty round. Round mountain.
A hill?
Would I be able to see a hill from space, or
Like a big hill?
sky?
Yeah.
A big giant, like it's a big giant round hill.
Like bigger than the stars but smaller than the moon?
When I look up at them, it's about the size of the moon, but it's much closer.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
That does make
Yeah.
sense. So, like, proportionally, it looks like because of, forced perspective, but it's not actually the size of the moon.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, keep going. What else about these fireballs?
they're full of fire. They're just on fire, and they have different colors, and they're really pretty. But then the one that I saw 2 days ago was flying
The wrong way.
the wrong way, thank you. And then that was when I started like the laughing and crying and had to get out of town, had to leave town. So that's why I went and camped out in the full meadow.
Have you ever tried using your baby lasers on the fireballs?
No, I haven't. I've never used my baby lasers outside of the mine.
That's probably a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you do decide to do that, I would take adult supervision with you.
Like a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
well,
Watson, maybe.
well, or you. I mean, you three are mine.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Yeah. I'm just worried that we might, because we're gonna leave to Kloppenhaven. I'm just worried that we might not be here.
Mm-hmm.
So I should probably wait.
Yeah.
That's a good
just
idea,
wait,
actually.
Wait until we're here, then you can try using the baby lasers on the fireballs.
Okay, I like that. But I mean, so okay. I usually don't talk to people. This is the most I've ever spoken, I think. But Watson, you see the fireballs, right? No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So I guess it's just me. I don't know what it is.
Might have something to do with the baby lasers.
Azeta, if we're gone and you see one, maybe you should get Watson and see if she can also see it.
Yeah.
That's a great
That
idea.
might help get a little more information about him.
Yeah.
Well,
We back away awkwardly.
Is there anything else on the docket, Watson?
Well, I know you can get more information from the inn. It's like fully dark now, and I think you should probably just get started at first light.
Probably a good idea.
Get some rest.
Yeah. How far away is Kloppenhaven from here?
It's 20 miles.
Not bad.
So it's a pretty good piece down the road, but
doable.
Yeah, definitely doable. Yeah, if you go to I think I messed up. Okay, because Junie's the local inn runner. I said she's the inn runner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I have to change that. That was the tavern that you were in. Junie runs the tavern.
Okay, got it.
If that's okay if I change it.
Yeah.
Because I messed up. Yeah, if you go to the inviting tavern, or no, if you go to the cozy inn, then you can talk to Micho is the one who runs the inn, and I know he has information about the road to Kloppenhaven. He has information about the journey, kind of what to expect, how long it's going to take. Yeah, so if you want to go there and get some intel and get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
Well, thank you for all the good information and all the jobs to do and all the
And all the clearing the air with Zeta.
And being open to her new career path.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate you, showing me the light and helping me see things from her perspective.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, we're gonna bounce. I'm tired. Better get going.
would you look at the time? Well,
See you later.
smell you later.
How long are we gonna stand here saying goodbye?
I just am enjoying it. I'm just letting it go.
Say to take care of yourself and don't talk to any weird bunnies.
Yeah, please don't talk to any weird bunnies.
Or any weird woodland creatures, actually, now that we say that.
Yeah.
Or anyone with 6 toes.
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Maybe just stick close to Watson for a little bit.
Yeah.
I will.
She'll help.
I'll help
She'll-
her farm or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Test out all your jokes on her.
Oh, that's a great idea. I think she'll love that.
Totally. And we're off.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I like to think that we were halfway out the door the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm just yelling back over my shoulder.